though a lot of people won't talk about this publicly, there are internal conflicts happening in different industries. Yes, we know what the acceptable position is on jabs, lockdowns, masks, all of that. There's an acceptable position depending on what industry that you're in. That you say there will be basically nobody will fault you for it. You won't lose your job or anything. It's not mildly controversial. Then there's other people who may not agree with those positions, but they feel like they can't say it out loud. And because it doesn't get said out loud, we think basically every single individual that's part of that industry thinks that way. I've even fell kind of to this unnecessarily. There are people, they may not be that large in numbers, but there's certainly people that are in other industries that are having a battle here in instances of the conversations that we've been having here regarding mask, vaccine, mandates, and all of that. Interesting story. It's covered by the Hollywood Reporter. Sorry you can't see some of it. Just follow me here. Hollywood battle lines emerge in simmering vaccine war without mandates to get a shot. Some film and TV sets have been thrown into chaos as A-list holdouts have caused work stoppages while others say it's not my place to police anyone. In August, a high-profile actor was on the set of a film when he came down with the COVID and was hospitalized. The star known to the cast and crew as being dismissive of vaccine and mask was said to be unvaccinated. The film shut down for 3 weeks, but not before more than a dozen crew members got sick. Ultimately, the stoppage resulted in a 7-figure hit for the company. The Hollywood Reporter is withholding the actor's name because he didn't flout any specific protocol on the project. The actor reps declined it. Comment. Why the fuck are you telling us then? Yeah, we're going to tell you that this thing happened to this person and this group of people on this movie, but we're not going to tell you what that's in regards to. This has to be the fucking worst form of journalism that I've ever seen. This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. This is the industry that they cover. They're basically saying, here's a high-profile person that you don't know that did, and something happened to them because reasons of unvaccination. And we're not going to tell you who it was or what the movie was, what the set was. Like, what the fuck are you even telling us for? Well, for all we know, you made the story up. The Hollywood might appear unified, though Hollywood might appear unified when it comes to embracing such COVID preventative measures as vaccines. The reality is more divided, mirroring the broader American population, where 44% are not fully vaccinated, according to the CDC. Exactly. I was going to what I just said, that there are people that are having powwows and having conversations among their own industry to each other, though that might not be public. In the film and TV industry, there are no universal vaccine mandates in place, allowing individual producers to determine whether Zone A, typically the project's main actors who cannot wear a mask because of storyline, as well as key crew members and blah, 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 proof of vaccination. George Clooney calls it a crazy situation that some of his brethren are eschewing the COVID-19 vaccine. Is stupid. And it's stupid because every generation in our country for more than a lifetime has been asked to sacrifice something for their fellow man, get shot, fight nice. Yeah, man, because that's exactly what it is. You fucking getting a vaccine is the equivalent to you fighting Nazis. George Clooney is a goddamn dipshit. All that anyone's asked here is to get the shot and put in the arm and put on a mask, grow up, go get something done. Because George Clooney is fucking retarded. Anyway, from studio, but then to be fair, most of Hollywood is. This is the good one and what I want to talk about here. While vaccine skeptics are far less likely to voice their opinions publicly, plenty of industry holdouts remain. A number of performers like Rob Schneider, who's been on a big-time Mises libertarian kick. Big shout out, to Rob Schneider. To Letitia Wright, this is the hot one. Filming Marvel's Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, have shared anti-vaccine positions on social media. Remember, anti-vaccine is basically not being pro-mask or vaccine mandate. That's what those terms would be. You could even be vaccinated up to your fucking gills, and to them, you're anti-vax. So as long as you are thinking that people should have the freedom to choose what they inject in their own bodies. So Black Panderer. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see this, because this is the reason why Letitia is so important, because there's suggestions that it may be moving in a different direction with who is that in terms of, obviously with the passing of the Black Panther actor. So she plays a very important role in that. And the fact that she would even hold out is a huge deal, or voice concerns. The British actress quietly parted ways with her entire U.S. team of representatives in the wake of backlash over posting a controversial anti-vaccine video in December. Studio behind Black Panther, Disney, will begin rolling out a sticker system on all its new productions in mid-October that requires visible proof of COVID-19 vaccination. That's literal papers, please. That's the star. This is funny because George Clooney earlier in the article is talking about how to fight Nazis and shit. Just mark of the beast, huh? Says in mid-October that requires visible proof of COVID-19 vaccination status is stipulated in a return to work agreement between the unions. Those in Zone A who are fully vaccinated will have a wristband. Those who are not will not. So because Letitia Wright voiced something that wasn't her getting in line, basically. Everybody's pro-black and pro listen to the women and listen to the black people. So you got to listen to the black women until the black women say something you don't fucking like. But she's kind of parted ways with some of her representatives, which isn't, let's say, unlikely. People the musical chairs get played in that industry a lot. But, people, I can't associate myself with that. We don't want to represent this person anymore. I can't be represented by you because you're a dipshit. Whatever it is, that's a big deal considering the stature and what the direction of that Marvel Cinematic Universe is going with Black Panther. But I just find it so incredibly insane that these people they think they're forced. Rob Schneider hasn't been, he's been very vocal. He ain't apologized for shit, which is awesome. You shouldn't. But there's people that feel like they have to have only the internal conflict, which again, that's where the beef is anyway. But they have to be kind of in hiding publicly because they'll get destroyed, like what they say happened to Letitia Wright, because she just doesn't say, hey, you should go get jabbed. Which basically, again, they feel like they have access to your platform or right to your platform, so you should be doing what it is they want you to do. Those battles need to be had. And whatever industry that you're in, don't bend over and take it just simply because you feel like, okay, I'm outnumbered here. Fuck these fucking guys. This is just a conversation surrounding assessment of risk, and they are the aggressors and the bad people. No matter how George Clooney and people like him, what they attempt to do. Because George Clooney's a dipshit, and he's trying to present it as if he's the hero here. He's the one making sacrifice because he got a jab, and that's the equivalent to fucking fighting Nazis. Actors gonna actor. You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.